Take a look at the defensive alignment for the Rolla Bulldogs. In left field is Ethan Skiles. Cole Daniels in center field. Colby Shivers in right field. Blaine Yager is in at first base. Brady Yager is the second baseman. Trey Ruth is the shortstop. Colin Woods is at the hot corner at third base. Behind the plate is Ethan Thompson. And on the bump is the junior right-hander Parker Yoakum. And the batting order he'll face for the Dutchman, leading it off will be the shortstop, Breuer Bogle. The pitcher hits second, Trevor Abernathy. Brady Smith playing right field hits third. Drew Baumbach, the center fielder, hits fourth. Giovanni Gates, the first baseman, hits fifth. T.C. Fisher is the catcher, hitting sixth. Tyler Heidbrink, the second baseman, hits seventh. Garrett Wise, the left fielder, hits eighth. And Sebastian Dixon at third base hits ninth. Bulldogs still looking for their first win of the season. They are 0-3, losing yesterday to St. Clair 3-2. Owensville 1-0, and they beat St. Clair 16-15 last week. The shortstop, sophomore Breuer Bogle, steps into the plate, hitting from the right side. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the inside fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Just missed, and it's 1-1. Game time temperature 61 degrees. Partly cloudy skies. Perfect March day for baseball. The 1-1 comes to the plate. Inside, it's 2-1. So Bogle ahead of the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Yoakum with the pitch. Out to right field, that's going to get down for a base hit. So leadoff single for the Dutchman. And that'll bring in the pitcher, the junior, number 15, Trevor Abernathy. One on here at the top of the first. A leadoff single for the Dutchman. Check on the runner. Here comes the pitch. Low and in the dirt. And it's 1-0. 1-0 the plate. And it's low, and it's 2-0. Abernathy up on the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Bogle, the shortstop, the sophomore, takes his lead over first base. The pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Stevenson to keep it in front of him. It's 3-0. The 3-0 comes to the plate. In there for a called strike. See if Owensville wants to do some running here on 3-1 count. Nope. In there for a called strike. So Yoakum falls behind 3-0, battles back to run the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 to the plate. Little flat ball to right field. Shivers makes the play, and there's one away. So 1 out now here at the top of the first. For Brady Smith, the senior, hitting from the left side. Brady playing right field tonight. Check on the runner. Here comes the pitch. In there for a called strike. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Ground ball to second baseman. Can't make the play, Yager. And Smith will reach. Tough backhand to make. And Brady Yager couldn't come up with it. Runners at first and second now for the cleanup hitter, Drew Bombach, the senior center fielder. Owensville looks to jump on top here in the first inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Bogle at second. Smith at first. With one out here in the top of the first. The 0-1 to the plate. In the dirt, ball gets by Stevenson. Everybody will move up 90 feet. Two runners for the Dutchman in scoring position here in the top of the first with one out. 1-1 to count to Bombach. Here's the pitch. Low. And it's 2-1. If Owensville can grab an early lead here in this ball game. The 2-1 to the plate. Swung and a miss at a high fastball. Even the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Yoakum, you can use the strikeout here with runners in scoring position. Infield back at second and short. They'll give up the run there. In at the corners. The 2-2 to the plate. And it hit him. And the bases will be loaded. Well, the bases are loaded with one out for Javante Gates, the junior first baseman. The pitch, high for a ball. Bases full of Dutchman here in the top of the first. The 1-0 comes to the plate. Inside, it's 2-0. Gates can be selective here ahead of the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. High. And it's 3-0. Parker looks in, brings home the 3-0 pitch. High for a ball, and Owensville takes a 1-0 lead. And a meeting at the mound. Try to settle Parker down a little bit. Double play, get out of the inning. We'll see if Parker can work his way out of this one. The catcher, T.C. Fisher, the sophomore, will come to the plate. Smith at third. Bombach at second. Gates at first. And Owensville has 1 run so far in the inning. Fisher, the number 6 hitter in the Dutchman batting order. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. So Yoakum gets ahead of Fisher 0-1. Here comes the next pitch. High for a ball. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss at the 1-1 pitch. And Fisher's in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yoakum can use his first strikeout of the ball game. Here comes the 1-2 to the plate. Swing and a miss. He got the strikeout, and there's 2 away. So 2 outs now. The base is still loaded for Tyler Heinbrich, the second baseman, the sophomore. First pitch to him. Fouled out of play, and it's 0-1. Smith at third, Bombach at second, Gates at first. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Ground ball to the first baseman, Yager. Scoops and will make the play himself to get out of the inning, but Owensville comes up with 1 run on 2 hits. There was no errors. There was 3 left. We'll go to the bottom of the first with Owensville leading 1-0. And we'll take a look at the starting of the batting order for the Rolla Bulldogs. Lead it off will be the center fielder, Cole Daniels. Hitting second, the third baseman, Colin Woods. Hitting third, Blaine Yager. Playing first base. The cleanup hitter is Parker Yoakum, that is pitching. Trey Ruth, the shortstop, hits fifth. Ethan Skiles, the left fielder, hits sixth. Kobe Shevers, the right fielder, hits seventh. Brady Yager, the second baseman, hits eighth. And Ethan Thompson, the catcher, hits ninth. Defensively, for the Owensville Dutchman, Garrett West is in left field. Drew Baumbach is in center field. Brady Smith is the right fielder. Giovanni Gates is at first base. Tyler Heidbrich is at second base. Broyer Bogle is the shortstop. Sebastian Dixon is at the hot corner at third base. Behind the dish is T.C. Fisher, and on the mound is the right-hander Trevor Abernathy. Owensville came up with a run in the top of the first, but they did leave the bases loaded. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them later on in the game. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs and couldn't get any more runs across. Trevor finishes up his warm-up pitches.
Bottom of the first is going to be brought to you by Cox Brothers Food Equipment Repair. When time needs money, they call Cox Brothers Food Equipment Repair. Against St. James, Bulldogs trailing here early in the ballgame, 1-0. Woods in the order here for the Bulldogs.
Cole Daniels, the center fielder, the senior, will lead it off, hitting from the left side. And after that, it'd be Woods and Blaine Yager. The Bulldogs find themselves behind here in the bottom of the first at 1-0. Daniel steps in. Now, Abernathy doesn't want the sunglasses. The sun popping in and out of the clouds. Here's the first pitch to Daniels on its way. Fouled away. Cole gets back into the batter's box. The 0-1 to the plate. High for a ball. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 to the plate. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Abernathy looks in and gets a sign from Fisher. The 1-2 comes to the plate. The ground ball to third baseman. Dixon can't make the play, and Daniels on. Dixon charged him but couldn't make the play, and Daniels is on first with a leadoff hit. And that'll bring in Colin Woods, the third baseman. Both teams got their leadoff hitters on in this first inning. Owensville scored a run. Let's see what the Bulldogs could do in the bottom of the first. The first pitch is inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Check on Daniels at first base. Here comes the pitch. In there for a called strike. Afterwards, it'll be Blaine Yager. Check on the runner. Daniels back easy. The 1-1 of the plate. Late swing by Woods, and it's 1-2. Daniels gets a nice lead off at first base. The 1-2 comes to the plate. Slow curve and fly ball to left fielder. Left fielder tracking it, and West makes the play for the first out of the inning. One out now here in the bottom of the first for Blaine Yager, the first baseman. Is from the left side, the senior. Daniels at first base for the leadoff single in the bottom of the first. Abernathy with the pitch. Hits outside for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 comes to the plate, and it's outside. It's 2-0. After Yager, it'd be Parker Yoakum. One out here in the bottom of the first. Cole Daniels at first base. 2-0 the count to Blaine Yager. The pitch. Fouled out of play, and it's 2-1. Little jam shot out of play. Daniels with the lead at first. The 2-1 to the plate. Hits the outside corner to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Out to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Daniels will have to stay at second as a line drive to left field. Wasn't sure West was going to make the play. And it's first and second with 1 out. Then they bring in Parker Yoakum, the cleanup hitter, the junior pitcher. Cole Daniels at second. Blaine Yager at first with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. As the Bulldogs look to tie up the ball game here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, ball 2. Big hole between short and third as the shortstop holding Daniels. A routine ground ball to the shortstop would be a base hit. The 2-0 on its way. Ball gets away. Everybody runs, comes up 90 feet. So now it's second and third with 1 out. And this looks a lot like the top of the first. 3-0 the count to Parker Yoakum. Timeout. I just think the umpires think Abernathy might have committed a balk. They're going to talk about it. He stepped off kind of funny off the mound, and I believe they're going to let it go. Check the count. It's 3-0. Three balls and no strikes to Parker Yoakum. Here's the pitch. Inside. That's going to be ball four. The bases are going to be loaded. That'll bring in Trayton Ruth. The shortstop, senior. Gus Grimp, the courtesy runner for Yoakum. The base is full of Bulldogs with one out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to left field. That may get a run home. It should. His West camps under it. Here comes the runner to third. And a runner from third will score to tie up the ball game. Aggressive base running by Blaine Yager gets him to third base with two outs. And the sacrifice fly ties up the ball game at one apiece. That'll bring in Ethan Skiles, the left fielder. Runners at the corners now with two outs. And we're all tied up at one apiece. Abernathy checks on the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Nice curveball in there for a called strike. It's the outside corner. Grump at first, the courtesy runner for Yoakum. Yager at third, Blaine Yager, the 0-1. Maybe a little looper that's going to get down for a base hit, and the Bulldogs take the lead 2-1. So a big two-out base hit by Ethan Skiles gives the Bulldogs the lead. Their third hit of the inning. That's first and second with two outs for Colby Shevers, the right fielder. Low for a ball. But the Bulldogs have taken the lead here in the bottom of the first, 2-1, looking for more. The 1-0 fouled away, and it's 1-1. Grump at second, Skiles at first. Two runs across for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first. Abernathy looks in and gets a sign from Fisher. Here's the pitch. Slow curves in there for a called strike. Colby in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Check on the runner at second. The 1-2 to the plate. Curve is high this time. He didn't get on top of it, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 comes to the plate. Grounded foul down the third base line. Keeps the count at 2-2. Colby looking for a 2-out hit that can extend the Bulldog lead. 2-2 count. Check on the runner, and he's back. Tried the fake ball trick, and it didn't work. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman, Heidbrink. Makes the play. The end of the inning, but the Bulldogs come up with 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 2. We played 1. Bulldogs lead 2-1.
At Price Chopper, meat is important to us. Hand cut, fresh. It just doesn't get any better than this. It's the best meat your eyes have ever tasted.
Getting my family to eat healthy isn't easy, but the organic selection at Price Chopper makes it easy. Biggest organic selection, local produce, amazing prices. Price Chopper, saving you more.
You know about our great food. Did you know the premier hotspot in Central Missouri for live music is right here in Rolla? That's right, Robin Crickett's Tater Patch has fantastic live entertainment nearly every night of the week. Robin Crickett's Tater Patch, where great food sets the stage for great fun and live music.
See you later at the Tater!
We'll get ready to play in the top of the second inning. Bulldogs up 2-1. It'll be 8-9 in the top of the order for the Owensville Dutchman here in the top of the second. Parker Yoakum back to the mound. Threw 25 pitches unofficially in the first inning. 13 strikes and 12 balls. First pitch to Garrett West is on its way. Hits the inside corner for a called strike. Yoakum working quick. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Fouled out of play. It's 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Inside. 1-2 the count. Outside for a ball. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yoakum looks in and gets the sign. The 2-2 comes to the plate. Just slow and inside, or outside, excuse me. It runs the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. First walk given up in the ball game by Parker Yoakum. The leadoff walk here in the second. That'll bring in Sebastian Dixon, the third baseman. Yoakum checks on the runner. Here's the pitch. Squares around the bunt. And he bunts it foul. It's 0-1. Sebastian Dixon, the number 9 hitter in the Owensville Dutchman batting order. The 0-1 comes to play, squares around, balls in the dirt. Stevenson did a nice job keeping in front of him. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 of the plate, squares around. Nice bunt in front of the plate. Stevenson with the throw in time, and the sacrifice is good as West goes down to second. 1-3 on the sacrifice. And we'll go to the top of the order. Royer Bogle, who singled and scored a run in the first inning. West at second base now represents the tying run here in the top of the second. 1 away. Bogle gets into the batter's box. Yoakum with the pitch, squares around the bunt, takes it low, throw down. And West is back. And it's 1-0. The 1-0 to chase West back to second base. Here's the 1-0, swinging this time, takes it for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Yoakum looks in. He brings it home. That's going to get down for a base hit. Skiles can't pick it up, and then West will score to tie up the ball game on the single by Boyer. West wasn't going to score on the play, but after the left fielder bobbled the ball, he scampered home with the tying run, and we're all tied up at 2 apiece. Bogle at first now with 1 out. Runner goes, throw down, and he's going to be out easy. Bogle caught stealing for the second out of the inning. So now there's 2 away. Yoakum looks in. Abernathy flied out in the first inning. Pitch was outside. Just lost his release point. The 2-0. Pop up to the second baseman. Brady Yager makes the play. But Owensville comes up with 1 run on 1 hit. There was no errors. There was 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second, all tied up at 2 apiece.
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to fidelitylocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
The food at Just Delicious is, well, just delicious. Stop by and get yourself a sweet treat, or let us deliver it to your next party or event. That's right, Just Delicious caters breakfast, lunch, and dessert. Try a delicious sandwich or wrap, then enjoy a cake truffle for dessert. No matter what you choose, bring your family and friends together with catering from Just Delicious. Give us a call, visit, or find us on Facebook.
All tied up at 2 apiece as we play here in the bottom of the second. It'll be 8-9 in the top of the order for the Rolla Bulldogs. As Trevor Abernathy goes back to work for his second inning. Through 24 pitches unofficially in the first inning. And leading it off for the Rolla Bulldogs will be the second baseman, Brady Yager, the sophomore. Steps in from the left side.
The bottom of the second here is brought to you by Robert Cricket Tater Patch, famous for their burgers and Bulldog Burger. Game time here at 2.
And we're ready to go here in the bottom of the second inning, all tied up at 2 apiece. First pitch is low for a ball. in there for a called strike. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Pop in the infield. Dixon says he has it, makes the play in fair territory, and there's 1 away. Now to bring in the catcher, Ethan Stevenson. Sophomore steps in with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Abernathy looks in. Brings it home. Slow curve. Fouled out of play. It's 0-1. After Stevenson, we'll go back to the top of the order. Cole Daniels. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Swung and a miss, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 to the plate. High for a ball. The 1-2 pitch from Trevor Abernathy. Shakes off Fisher. Now he finds ones he likes. Fly ball to Baumback. Center fielder makes the play, and there's 2 away. We'll go back to the top of the order. Cole Daniels. Leadoff single in the first and scored a run. 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Slow curves in there for a called strike. And it's 0-1. Abernathy has found the slow curve here in the last part of the first and here in the second inning. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. After the slow curve, he brings the heater. As Daniels in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Just got a piece of it. It stays 0-2. Abernathy looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. He has walked 1 hitter. The 0-2 comes to the plate. Right back up the middle for the second base hit of the night for Cole Daniels. Fourth hit in the ball game for the Bulldogs, and that'll bring in Colin Woods, flied out to left field in the first inning. With 2 outs, let's see if the Bulldogs want to do some running with Cole Daniels at first base. The pitch, slow curve in there for a called strike. Check on the runner. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Checked his swing, but he went around. It's 0-2. Wind blowing straight in from right field. The 0-2 to the plate. Fouled straight back, and it keeps the count at 0-2. Daniels at first with a 2-out single. Abernathy looks into Fisher to get the sign. Check on Daniels at first. The 0-2 comes to the plate. He's off with the pitch. It's fouled out of play. Daniels will go back to first. Abernathy ready to go. Daniels gets a nice lead over at first base. Check on Daniels, and he's back. Daniels right back out there with a nice lead. Throw back over there, and he's back easy. The 0-2 pop up. Shortstop comes over and says he's going to make the play and does for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Bulldogs here in the second. They leave one. We play two, and we're all tied up at 2 apiece.
Test drive a new Mazda 6 today. Hurry into Seller Sexton Mazda for great offers on your favorite Mazda vehicles. Buy any new Mazda in 2018 and receive tires for life. At Seller Sexton Mazda, we sell satisfaction.
I was actually embarrassed of my legs.
My ankles were extremely tender.
So the symptoms of venous insufficiency can include things like aching and pain in the legs, heaviness, tiredness. Really, if they have any of those symptoms, we can help them.
The treatment itself was virtually painless. I was actually exercising in the afternoon after the morning procedure.
So the procedures are non-surgical. We do them here in the office. You'll be able to walk in and walk out and return to all of your normal activities.
Call Bailey Cosmetic Surgery and Vein Center today.
We get ready to play here in the top of the third, all tied up at 3 apiece. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order for the Owensville Dutchman. Parker Yoakum back to the mound. Throwing 40 pitches so far, 20 balls and 20 strikes. Brady Smith had a single in the first and was stranded. First pitch on its way in the top of the third. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 to the plate. Slow curve, just missed. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 to Smith is outside. It's 2-1. The heart of the order for the Owensville Dutchman here in the third inning. The 2-1 comes to the plate. Ground ball to the second baseman, Brady Yager. Scoops, throws in time, and there's one away. One out here in the top of the third for Drew Bombach. The center fielder was hit by a pitch back into first. Here's the pitch. Fouled away at the plate. It's 0-1. One to count to Bombach. One out here in the top of the third. The pitch. It's the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. It's going to hit him. The 0-2 pitch hits Bombach. His second time he's been hit by a pitch in the ball game. There's 1 on and 1 out for Javante Gates. Bombach with the lead at first. Yoakum steps off. Owensville looks to regain the lead. Here's the pitch to Gates. Down the left field line, foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 to Gates. Baumbach, the center fielder, at first base with 1 out. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike, throw down to first, and Baumbach is back in time. And it's 0-2 to the lefty. Walked it in a run back in the first inning, so he has an RBI. Fouled away. Keeps it 0-2. The pitch. High for a ball. Baumbach with the lead at first. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Gates and Yoakum with the battle here. We're in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. Fouled that one away again. As we look for some baseballs. Owensville with a run in the first and the second. The Bulldogs came up with 2 runs in the first. So we play here with 1 out in the third inning. Now we're ready. Here's the pitch. High. Runs the count full at 3-2. See if Baumbach wants to do some running on this payoff pitch. He stays there and it's fouled out of play. So 3-2 to Jonavetta Gates. After Gates, it'll be T.C. Fisher. Here comes the payoff pitch. Low for a ball. Second walk in the ball game for Gates. Second walk given up by Parker Yoakum. Home plate umpire said it was a full count. I don't know. Home plate umpire said it was a full count on them. So that was ball 4. Now Rolla coach wants an explanation. Everybody else had 2 balls and 2 strikes, but he had a full count. Unfortunately, what he says is what counts. T.C. Fisher will come up to the plate with runners at first and second now with 1 out. Baumbach at second, Gates at first. 1 out here in the top of the third. Owensville looking to regain the lead. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. Yoakum looks in and gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Little pop up to the second baseman. Yager makes the play. Can they make the double play at first? And they do. They caught Yates off. And that ends the double play. And that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody, 1 left for Owensville. We go to the bottom of the third. All tied up at 2 apiece.
Our house is teenage central. Busier than a bathroom after a movie.
We got a great new living room set at Paul's at a price we love.
We just bought our first new home. We needed new furniture for almost every room.
Paul's had a great selection. We filled 3 rooms, and I got an awesome Lazy Boy recliner.
Paul's Furniture, your home for guaranteed low prices.
The wait is over. It's the grand opening of Signature Event Center, your premier destination for your event of a lifetime banquet or office party. Our brand new 15,000 square foot event center features a fully customizable LED dance floor and state-of-the-art media and sound systems. Weddings and receptions, trade shows, business conferences, and large or small social gatherings. Signature Event Center is here for you. Don't miss out. Host your next event at Signature Event Center in Rolla, Missouri. Call, Facebook, or go to our website for more details.
We get ready to play here in the bottom of the third. Nice double play by the Bulldogs to get out of the top of the third. Keep the score tied at 2 apiece. It'll be the heart of the order for the Rolla Bulldogs. 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Blaine Yager will lead it off. He singled and scored back in the first inning. Abernathy back to the mound for his third inning of work. Unofficially, we have him for 48 pitches in the ball game. Abernathy rocks and fires. First ball in there on the corner for a called strike. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 is low and in the dirt. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Abernathy looks in. The 1-1 comes to the plate to Blaine Yager. Slow curves in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 to the plate. Over the shortstop's head for a leadoff single by Blaine Yager. His second hit of the ball game. So a leadoff single here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring in Parker Yoakum. Check on the runner. Here comes the pitch. Inside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Abernathy checks on Yager at first base. Throw over there, and he's back in time. The 1-0 comes to the plate. Low. Nice job by Fisher to keep it in front of him. Yager takes his lead over at first. Here comes the pitch. Pop up in the infield. Yager was going with the pitch, but he'll get back easy as Heidbrink makes the play the second baseman, and there's one away. So 1 out for Trayton Ruth. Sack fly back into first, so we give him an RBI. Now hits here in the third with 1 on and 1 out. Here's the pitch. high for a ball. And it's 1-0. The 1-0 comes to the plate. Runner going with the pitch. Throw down, and Yager steals the base. So runner in scoring position with one out. 2-0 the count to Trayton Ruth. He can give the Bulldogs the lead with a base hit. Throw over. Blaine was just back. It would have been as close if Blaine went in head first. Shortstop covering the bag. There's a big hole between short and third. Abernathy steps off. The 2-0 high for a ball. It is 3-0. After Ruth, it'd be Ethan Skiles. The 3-0 to the plate. Fouled straight back. And a nice cut at it. It's 3-1. The 3-1 to the plate. Hit to the shortstop. Runner go to third. Shortstop boots it. Can't make the play first. No, he said he's out. So gave him the out at first base. Bogle was able to recover. Now the umpires are going to call and talk about it. Ruth is at third, we know that. But there's one or two outs. Or excuse me. Now they're going to call him out. So there's two away. For Ethan Skiles. Ruth is at third now. Big out there. Big break for the Dutchman. Ethan with an RBI single back in the first gives the Bulldogs their lead at 2-1 at the time. Swing and a miss. And then it's 0-1. Abernathy looks in and gets the sign. Ruth takes the lead down the third base line. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman Dixon. Up, throws, a bad throw, and the Bulldogs will take the lead. On the air by Sebastian Dixon. The Bulldogs with a 3-2 lead now. Skiles at first. With a bad throw by Dixon. First baseman Gates couldn't do anything with it. Shevers 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is inside for a ball. The Bulldogs regain the lead here in the bottom of the third. Pitch swung on and missed. 1-1 to count. Colby tries to extend the inning to Brady Yager. Abernathy steps off. So a base hit and an error by the third baseman give the Bulldogs the lead again at 3-2. The 1-1 comes to the plate. High for a ball. Abernathy looks in, rocks and fires. High for a ball. Check on the runner. Skiles is back. 3-1 in the count to Colby Shevers. The pitch. Strike call. Evens the count at 3-2. Abernathy trying to work out of this third. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside for ball 4. Second walk in the ball game given up by Trevor Abernathy. That'll bring in Brady Younger. Flight out to the third baseman back in the second inning. Runners at first and second now with 2 away. 1 run across here in the third. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Abernathy looks in, gets a sign from Fisher. Check on the runner back at second base. Skiles. Abernathy looks in. The 1-0 to Yager. Swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Check on the runners by Abernathy. Brings it home. Slow curve is in there for a called strike. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch inside. He was the count of 2-2. The 2-2 delivery to the plate. Strike 3 call on the slow curveball to end the inning. First strikeout by Trevor Abernathy. But the Bulldogs come up with a run on a hit. There was an error. There was 2 left. We played 3. Bulldogs now lead 3-2.
Far away from this life that you're living, you'll find a whole new beginning.
Byerly RV is the largest motorhome dealer in Missouri, thanks to quality products like Allegro and Thor, and the best selection of fifth wheels and travel trailers. We offer quiet relaxation and the luxury of your second home on wheels. Wherever you go, you're always at home in a Byerly RV.
At Sinks Health Mart Pharmacy, we're committed to providing the best possible service for our customers.
We are proud to have so many loyal customers for over 40 years.
And that you see us as a trusted friend that's deeply connected to our community.
I love to see someone smile when I call them by name.
We're always looking for ways to improve our services.
From free delivery to convenient drive-through pickup.
To our text email alert system and the new RX2Go app that allows you to refill your prescriptions on your phone or online.
Sinks Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Tyler Heidbrich, 0 for 1 in the ball game, will lead off the top of the 4th inning. Yoakum back to the mound for his 4th inning of work. Here's the first pitch of the 4th. Strike call. It's the outside corner in the high part of the strike zone. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is foul tipped, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 to the plate. Check swing, and it's strike 3. Parker's second strikeout of the ball game. And there's one away here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring in Garrett West. First pitch to Garrett. High for a ball. It's 1-0 to West. Here's the pitch. Well, that's low, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 to the plate. That's high. And it's 3-0. West walked and scored in the 2nd inning. With a 3-0 pitch on its way. It's the outside corner for a called strike. And it's 3-1. That's in there. Runs the count full at 3-2. So Yoakum with the payoff pitch. Outside for ball 4. So it's a 1-out walk. 3rd walk given up by Parker Yoakum. That'll bring in the number 9 hitter, Sebastian Dixon. And a sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd inning. West at first base. Let's see if they'll do the sacrifice again. Swinging away. Line drive to left fielder Skiles, and there's 2 away. We go back to the top of the order. Royer Bogle, 2 for 2 with an RBI, and he scored a run. West at first base now with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Bogle gets back in. The 0-1, high for a ball. It's 1-1. One and 1 to count the leadoff hitter Bogle. West with a nice lead at first base. Doesn't go. Just missed on the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 comes to the plate. Ground ball down the third base line for a base hit. Run it West around first on his way to third, and he'll stop there. At third, Bogle will go into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the ball game. Second and third with 2 outs for Trevor Abernathy. 0 for 2 in the ball game. So Owensville looks to tie up the game and maybe take the lead here in the 4th. The pitch to Abernathy. Ground ball to the third baseman. Woods up, throws in time to retire Abernathy. Nothing doing for Owensville here in the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Rolla leading 3-2.
Whether you like practical solutions or a bold statement, traditional elegance or adventurous design, from budget-minded wood flooring to luxurious vein-cut stone, the Flooring Nook is your source for quality flooring, remodel, and design materials both affordable and luxurious. We can help you take your project from mundane to amazing. Our warehouse in Rolla is full of great selections. Come see our brand new showroom and receive a free design consultation.
In today's fast-paced business climate, it's nearly impossible to keep up with the ever-changing world of business technology. The smart ones know they need an IT partner they can trust. Building those business relationships has been the cornerstone of Net Engineer's success for over 20 years. Our team approach makes a big impact on small business. That frees you up to do business and use business technology that works. We're here to meet the IT needs of small business, churches, and other civic organizations. Net Engineers. Call for a free consultation today.
We get ready to play here in the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs up 3-2. Abernathy back for his fourth inning of work, unofficially throwing 65 pitches so far in the ballgame. He'll be the number 9 hitter in the top of the order for the Rolla Bulldogs here in the bottom of the fourth as they look to add on to their 3-2 lead. And leading it off for the Bulldogs will be the catcher, the sophomore, Ethan Stevenson. Flight out to center field in the second inning. Abernathy's given up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them have been earned. He's walked 2 and struck out 1. First pitch to Stevenson on his way, inside for a ball. The 1-0 to Ethan Stevenson to the plate. Inside, and it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt, it's 3-0. The count to Ethan Stevenson. The pitch hits the outside corner. It's 3-1. The 3-1 of the play is ball 4. A leadoff walk. Third walk in the ball game given up by Trevor Abernathy. The Bulldogs, for the third time in 4 innings, have their leadoff runner on. Owensville coach comes out to talk to his hurler. As Cole Daniels will come to the plate. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles and a run scored. Cole hitting from the left side. Check on the runner at first. Here's the pitch to Daniel. Squares around the bunt, gets it down the third base line, but it's going to go foul. Right idea to hit it down the third base line and maybe beat it out for a base hit. But it just went foul. I think here you really need to keep it on the grass so it don't go foul. 0-1 to Daniels. The pitch, swinging away. Bad hop off the grass over the shortstop head for his third hit of the ball game. It's runners at first and second with nobody out. first and second with nobody out for Colin Woods, 0 for 2. Flight out to the left fielder and the shortstop. Stevenson at second, Daniels at first with nobody out. Squares around a bunt. And he offered it, and it's 0-1. Getting a big gap between the shortstop and the third baseman. The shortstop holds Stevenson at second base. Here's the pitch. Swinging away this time. Curveball. It's 0-2. So Woods in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes here in the 4th inning. Check on the runner by Abernathy. The pitch. Pop up. Is that going to get down or not? And I don't know if they called anybody out or not. Going to call timeout and check on the runner. I guess he made the catch. With a collision to right field. And there's one away. But let's check on the players, make sure they're okay. The umpires are going to talk about it. Take a look at the replay. It looks like they made the catch. They did make the catch, it looks like, on the replay. Nice play by the right fielder. We're going to check out the second baseman, Heidbrich. But there is one away. The right fielder, Smith, made the play before the collision. One thing we know for sure, Blaine Yarker is going to hit next. Other than that, I don't think anybody knows what's going on, including the umpires. And they're going to call him out. But they made the catch. It's what it looked like our replay showed, that he made the catch. And there's one away. The runners advanced, but should they have been able to? Are they going to make the runners go back? It looks like they're going to go back to first and second. Which is probably the thing to do. Player safety first. You make the catch, nobody advances, ball's dead. So Yager comes up 2 for 2 in the ball game with 2 runs scored and a stolen base. Stevenson at second. Daniels at first. One out here in the bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs lead 3-2. Abernathy with the pitch. That's going to get down for a base hit. They may go to the wall and score 2. Daniels around third, and he's going to score. Play coming to the plate. I'm going to say he's going to score, and he's safe. And Yager all the way to third on the throw. 2 runs score. The Bulldogs now lead 5-2. And Yager would go to third on the play, so give him a double and 2 RBIs. Owensville coach comes out to talk to his hurler. Yoakum will be the hitter with one out. 2 runs across. Take a look at that play. The plate is Daniel just got in underneath the tag on a strong throw from the outfield. And we're going to have a pitching change. When we come back, we'll give you that change. We play here in the bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs lead 5-2.
What is your community health center? It's a place where you receive high quality yet affordable medical and dental care. A place where your entire family can get well, be well, and live well. Our highly qualified staff provides primary care, including pediatric, senior, and women's health care. We also provide complete dental care, including exams, fillings, extractions, and more. It's a place where compassion and respect lead the way to a healthier you. After all, it's your community health center, building your community, your health.
You're only moments away from fabulous at Benton Square Salon and Spa. Fabulous hair, fabulous makeup, and feeling fabulous after a day in our spa. We're in the heart of Rolla. You're only moments away from being primped, pampered, and polished at Benton Square Salon and Spa. Call today to make your reservations.
Royer Bogle, the relief pitcher. As Trevor Abernathy went 4 1/3. Take a look at that play at the plate again. Strong throw to the plate. It looked like Daniels just got underneath the tag. The Bulldogs lead 5-2. Abernathy goes to play shortstop. Bogle goes to the mound. Bulldogs have extended their lead 5-2. Yager at third base with 1 out for Parker Yoakum. 0 for 1 with a walk. Bogle looks in, brings it home. Fly ball to second base, a little pop up. He goes back and makes the play. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring in Trayton Roof. Sacrifice fly and RBI in the first and the ground out in the third. Bogle looks in, brings it home. Low for a ball. Yager at third base with 2 outs now. 1 over the plate. It's the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Excuse me, 1-1. Check on the runner at third. 1-1 the plate. Curveball's in there for a called strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 comes to the plate. Ground ball, foul down the third base line. Keeps the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bogle looks in, gets a sign from Fisher. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ruth at the plate. The 2-2 on its way. Low and into dirt. Runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch to the second baseman ends the inning, but the Bulldogs come up with 2 runs on 2 hits. There was no errors, 1 left. We played 4. Bulldogs lead 5-2.
Oh, Eric, I didn't know you were with the UPS store.
Yeah, we printed that sign.
I thought you just did shipping.
Oh, no, we do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, mailboxing, taping, laminating, consulting, trading, designing, returning, and of course, shipping.
I can't feel my legs. I should really get him home.
From printing to packing to mailboxing, go to the UPS store for everything your small business needs. And of course, shipping.
Heads or tails, right or left, instant or real, frozen or fresh. The best food starts with the best ingredients. From the hand-cut steaks to the condiments, only top-quality food products make it to the table at Cooking From Scratch because they're all about great food. So you choose. Do you want good food or great food? Cooking From Scratch, where they serve great food at a great price. Located only 1 exit west of Rolla on I-44 in Doolittle.
We get ready to play here in the top of the 5th. Bulldogs now lead 5-2. Heart of the order for the Owensville Dutchman. Parker Yoakum goes back to the mound, unofficially throwing 73 pitches in the ballgame. It'll be Brady Smith to lead it off. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the first, grounded out in the 3rd inning. First pitch on its way here in the top of the 5th. 5th, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Yoakum to the plate. High for a ball. Even the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on its way. Fly ball. Cole Daniels drops it. Might have hit off on the heel, and Brady Smith is on with the air. First error of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Smith at first now for Drew Bomback. Been hit by a pitch twice. Takes that pitch for a called strike. The 0-1 to the plate. Low, it's 1-1. Bomback will take anything but a hit by a pitch again. 1-1 is low and into dirt. 2-1. Not a fun way to get on base when you get hit by a pitch. 2-1 to the plate. Inside. And it's 3-1. It almost got him again. The 3-1 comes to the plate by Yoakum. Outside for ball 4. So the first 2 have reached here in the top of the 5th. Yoakum with his 4th walk of the ball game. Coach Hoy comes out to talk to his players with 1st and 2nd. Nobody out here in the 5th. Giovanni Gates will be the hitter. He's walked twice. One of the walks resulted in a run for Owensville in the 1st inning. That's 1st and 2nd with nobody out. Smith at first. Smith at second. Back at first. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. Gates steps out of the batter's box. Check on the runner. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Action in the Bulldog bullpen. Check on the runner. They want to hold the plate. In there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Low for a ball. It's like it's Hunter Haas, the sophomore, warming up in the Bulldog bullpen. 2-1 the count to Gates. Check on the runner. At second base, Smith. Here's the pitch. Outside. And it's 3-1. Gates may walk for the third time in the ball game. He calls time and steps out. Three and 1 to count, and the third base coach wants to make sure it's 3-1. And now we're going to have a conversation. It's 3-1. Three and 1 to count to Gates. Yoka with the pitch, squares around, takes it for a called strike, and it's 3-2. Three balls and two strikes to Gates. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Goes to second for one. Over to first. Can't make it, and a run will score as the ball gets away from Yager to make it 5-3. Brady Smith will score. So one away now for T.C. Fisher. Fisher with a strikeout and a pop-up to the second baseman, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Gates at first now with one away. Takes it high for a ball. It's 1-0. T.C. Fisher, the number 6 hitter. And it's 2-0. The 2-0 to the plate. It's the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Yoakum looks in, brings home the 2-1 delivery. Going to be foul. Could argue coach's interference as Yager was trying to make a play on it. And it's 2-2. Two the count to T.C. Fisher. Gates at first base. One run across here in the 5th. Can Yeager make a play? And he will, and there's 2 away. Two away now for Tyler Heidbrink. 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout. Ground ball to second baseman. Brady Yager scoops, throws in time to end the inning. But Owensville comes up with a run without a hit. There was an error and there was one left. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 5-3 Bulldogs.
Our customers rely on us, not just for great newer equipment, but also for recommendations that save them time and money. At Chaseco, we're focused on our customers' success. We build long-term relationships with our customers and contractors. They trust us to get them the right equipment to get the job done right. Our success is due to our customers' success. Come to Chaseco and Rolla to see how we can help you grow your business. Chaseco, home of verified work-ready equipment.
Welcome to the grand opening of the Truck Superstore at Travers Autoplex in Eureka, Missouri. You can shop from over 1,000 trucks, SUVs, and cars in stock. All makes and models, all price ranges, with new vehicles arriving every day. Even if you've had credit issues in the past, Travers Autoplex guarantees your financing. So why settle for an older vehicle with high miles? Have peace of mind and buy a newer car truck with low miles. Come shop our huge selection at the Truck and SUV Superstore at Travers Autoplex in Eureka, Missouri, on Highway 44 across from Six Flags.
We get ready to play here in the bottom of the 5th, 5-3 Bulldogs. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 in the Bulldog batting order. As Boyer Bogle goes back for his second inning of work. Abernathy went 4 1/3. Gave up 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned. He walked 3 and struck out 1. Lead it off for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the 5th will be the left fielder, Ethan Skiles. 1 for 1 with an RBI single in the first. He reached on an error in the third. The only error committed by Owensville in the ballgame. As we play here in the bottom of the 5th, it has been a very slow-moving ball game. Bogle looks in, brings it home. Foul tip. Oh and 1 to Ethan Skiles. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. After Skiles, it'll be Colby Shevers and Brady Yager. Anybody gets on? Ethan Stevenson. The 0-2 on its way. Ground ball to the shortstop. Backhand. Strong throw and makes the play. Abernathy with a strong throw for the first out of the inning. Nice backhand. Plants and throws strong and gets the out. We'll bring in Colby Shevers. 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch, low for a ball. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. That's 1-1. Welcome with the 1-1. He hit helmet of Shevers. He tried a slow curve and didn't. Shevers on first with one out. Brady Yager will step in, pop up to the third baseman, and caught looking on the strikeout. 0 for 2. 1 on, 1 out. Check on the runner, and he's back. The pitch on its way. Runner goes. Throw down, and he is going to be safe as the second baseman couldn't handle the throw, and Shevers has a stolen base. Second one in the ball game for the Bulldogs. So a runner in scoring position for Brady Yager. Here's the pitch. Little bunts it foul. Try to bunt his way on. And it's 0-2 to Brady Yager. Vogel looks in and gets his sign from Fisher. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-2 the count to Brady Yager. The pitch. In the dirt, ball gets away from the catcher. Shevers will go to third. Shevers at third with 1 out. 2-2 to Brady Yager. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 away for Ethan Stevenson. 0 for 1, a fly out to center field, and Walken scored into fourth. 2-out hit will extend the Bulldog lead. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, could be trouble. Right fielder Brady Smith comes in, and it falls for the base hit. An RBI single for Ethan Stevenson makes it 6-3. Looked like Brady Smith might have had a play on it. And that'll bring in Cole Daniels. He's 3 for 3 in the ball game. The pitch, runner going, throw down, and second baseman couldn't handle the short hop, and Stevenson has a stolen base. Third stolen base in the ball game for the Bulldogs. 0-1 to count to Cole Daniels. Check on the runner. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. And it's 1-1. Bulldogs now lead 6-3. Here's the pitch. Low. And it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher. Stevenson down to third base. 2-2 the count to Cole Daniels. Base hit will get another run for the Bulldogs. The 2-2 to Cole Daniels, low and in the dirt. Runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball back to the first baseman, or pitcher. He boots it. Can he make the play? He is safe at first base. He beats it out, and a run was scored. Daniel's able to use his speed to get a base hit, his 4th of the ball game. Here's the pitch. Colin Woods for a called strike. Colin 0 for 3, a fly out to left field, the shortstop and the right fielder. See if Daniels wants to run. Throw over there, and he's back in time. Bogle looks in. The 0-1 to the plate. Daniels is running. Throw down. And he got him for the 3rd out. Tagged him on the side for the end of the inning. But the Bulldogs come up with 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. There were nobody left. We played 5. Bulldogs now lead 7-3.
When you need a residential heating and cooling professional, look no further than AM Heating and Cooling in Rolla. Our family has a 40-year history of satisfied customers in the Rolla area, and our customers know us to be specialists in residential climate and air quality control. Being a Rheem Pro partner means that we can provide you with top-quality products from an industry-leading manufacturer. Whether it's a new home or remodeling your existing home, we'll install or retrofit a climate system that's perfect for you and your family. Call us today for a free home assessment. We're AM Heating and Cooling right here in Rolla.
Everyone knows White Mechanical as being an award-winning designer and installer of residential, commercial, and industrial HVAC systems. You've voted us the area's best heating and air conditioning company 2 years in a row. We're proud to announce that we've earned NCI certification from the National Comfort Institute in system performance and analysis. We're dedicated to providing the best products and services possible. That's why you should turn to the experts at White Mechanical. We're not comfortable till you are.
We get ready to play here in the top of the 6th inning. The new pitcher for the Rolla Bulldogs is Hunter Haas, the sophomore. Parker Yoakum went 5 innings, giving up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them were earned. He walked 4, struck out 2. He can be the winner. He cannot be the loser in the contest. As the sophomore, Hunter Haas takes over here in the 6th. He will face 8-9 in the top of the order for the Owensville Dutchman. You're now trailed by 4, 7-3. Three runs on 4 hits with 1 error for Owensville. The Bulldogs have 7 runs on 9 hits, and they have also committed 1 error. Leading it off for Owensville will be Garrett Wise. Walked twice, scored once, back in the 2nd inning. Haas looks in, gets the sign, and we're ready to hear in the top of the 6th. First pitch is high for a ball. The 1-0 from Haas on its way. In there for a called strike. Evens the count at 1 ball at 1 strike. The 1-1 to the plate. Fouled out of play down the Right field line, it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Haas. Outside and high. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 to the plate. Line drive out to the center fielder. Daniels chases it down for the first out of the inning. One away for Sebastian Dixon. Sacrifice bunt in the second, flied out to left field in the fourth. So 0 for 1 officially. The pitch by Haas. High. And it's 1-0. The 1-0. For the line drive to the shortstop. Ruth for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the sixth. Rolla trying to have their first 1-2-3 inning here in the ball game. Breuer Bogle will check in. He's 3 for 3. 2 singles, a double, a run scored, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Low. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away here in the top of the sixth. Bulldogs leading 7-3. The 1-1 comes to the plate. Pop up, can the catcher make the play in fair territory? And he does. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The first of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Nothing doing for Owensville. We played 5.5. Bulldogs lead 7-3.
At Price Chopper, meat is important to us. Hand cut, fresh. It just doesn't get any better than this. It's the best meat your eyes have ever tasted.
Getting my family to eat healthy isn't easy, but the organic selection at Price Chopper makes it easy. Biggest organic selection, local produce, amazing prices. Price Chopper, saving you more.
You know about our great food. Did you know the premier hotspot in Central Missouri for live music is right here in Rolla? That's right, Robin Crickett's Tater Patch has fantastic live entertainment nearly every night of the week. Robin Crickett's Tater Patch, where great food sets the stage for great fun and live music.
See you later at the Tater!
Drew Bombach, the new pitcher for the Owensville Dutchman. Bogle went 1 2/3 innings, give up 2 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. He didn't walk anybody. He struck out 1. Bombach will face 2, 3, and 4 hitters of the Rolla Bulldogs here at the bottom of the sixth. The Bulldogs lead 7-3. We play here in the bottom of the sixth. Owensville had a run in the first, a run in the second, and a run in the fifth. The Bulldogs counted with 2 runs in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. Colin Woods will lead it off. He was at the plate when Cole Daniels was caught stealing to end the inning in the fifth. Bombach with the pitch. In there for a called strike. Senior right-hander. The 0-1 to the plate. Ground ball to the shortstop, or third baseman Dixon. Up throws in time, and there's one away. Well, that'll bring in Blaine Yager. 3 for 3 in the ball game. 2 singles, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Baumbach looks in. And brings it home. Swing and a miss. The 0-1 comes to the plate. Inside for a ball. The 1-1 comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. 7-3 Bulldogs over the Owensville Dutchmen. The 1-2 to the plate. Outside, and he was to count 2 balls and 2 strikes to Blaine Yager. The senior first baseman hitting from the left side. Here's the pitch. High for a ball, and it's 3-2. So Drew with the payoff pitch. Line foul down the first base line. We'll keep it at 3-2. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. The payoff pitch on its way. Fly ball to right field. Make it over the right fielder's head, and it does. Laying around first, on his way to second. Hits second. He's going to try to go for 3. Here's the throw, and he is going to be safe. As he got underneath the tag. So Yager with a triple. He hit it over the head of Brady Smith. Goes to the fence. A nice relay throw. He was able to get underneath the tag. Hunter Haas hitting for the first time in the ball game. Squares around the bunt, gets the bunt down, it's in the air, caught, and Yager is able to get back. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Trayton Ruth. They had to squeeze on, and Yager was able to react to the pop-up by Haas and get back to third. Pitch is outside for a ball. Base hit will make it 8-3. The pitch high. It's in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. One and one to count. To Trayton Ruth. That pitch is high. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Outside is 3-1. If Ruth extends the inning, we'll go to Ethan Skiles. (3-1). Fouled out of play by the Owensville dugout, and it runs the count full at 3-2. comes the payoff pitch. Pops it up. Smith from right field comes in and makes the play. The end of the inning. There was no runs to hit. No errors and one left. We go to the top of the seventh. Bulldogs lead 7-3.
Did you see that game? They came back to win. They've been on a run. They're going to state. At Fidelity Local 6, we love local sports. Get game DVDs or seasons on flash drive. Just go to fidelitylocal6.com, select your region, and find the Purchase a Season tab. If you can't find what you're looking for, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll search our archives. As always, thanks for watching.
The food at Just Delicious is, well, just delicious. Stop by and get yourself a sweet treat, or let us deliver it to your next party or event. That's right, Just Delicious caters breakfast, lunch, and dessert. Try a delicious sandwich or wrap, then enjoy a cake truffle for dessert. No matter what you choose, bring your family and friends together with catering from Just Delicious. Give us a call, visit, or find us on Facebook.
We get ready to play here in the top of the seventh. Last chance for the Owensville Dutchmen. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 in their batting order, as they need 4 runs to tie and 5 to 10 or more to take the lead. Hunter Haas will go back for his second inning of work in relief of Parker Yoakum. Trevor Abernathy will lead it off. He's 0 for 3. A fly out to right field to the second baseman and a ground out to the third baseman. Owensville in the sixth for the first time went down 1-2-3. Hunter will try to do it again here in the seventh inning. Here's the first pitch of the seventh. Low for a ball. The 1-0. Fly ball to center field. Daniels camps underneath it, and there's one away. One out here at the top of the seventh. Hunter's come in and retired the first 4 Dutchmen he's faced. That'll bring in Brady Smith. 1 for 3. A single, reached on air and scored a run and ground out to the second baseman. There's the pitch. Ground ball to second baseman. Brady Yager picks it up, throws, and there's 2 away. And Owensville's down to their last out of the ball game. And that's Drew Bomback. No official at bats. He's been hit by a pitch twice and walked. Here's the pitch. Low. It's 1-0. To Bomback. 2 outs here in the top of the seventh. Fouled away. Got that up in his eyes and he couldn't resist it. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 comes to the plate. That's going to be fouled out of play, and Owensville down to their last strike of the ball game. One and two, the count to Drew Bomback, the senior. Off looks in and gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. High for a ball. Two and two the count. 2-2 on its way. That's going to be a base hit down the left field line. Bomb back around first and head for second for a 2-out double. The 2-2 pitch. He lined it down the third base line, and the 2-out double for keeps it in the line for Giovanni Gates. 0 for 1. 2 walks and a fielder's choice. Owensville not going to go away quietly here in the 7th. Here's the pitch, outside for a ball. One-0 the count to Gates. Haas with the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Two the count. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. The pitch by Haas. Low and in the dirt is 3-0. The 3-0 on its way. Ball 4. Third walk for Gates. Then bring in T.C. Fisher. 0 for 3. A strikeout. Fly out to the second baseman and foul out to the first baseman. First and second now with 2 outs. Tying runs on deck. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to right fielder. Seaver says he's got it. That's a Bulldog winner. A 7-3 victory over Owensville. And the first victory of the season for the Rolla Bulldogs. They will go to 1-3 on the year. Owensville will fall to 1-1 on the season. Losing pitcher was Trevor Abernathy, who went 4 1/3. He gave up 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. The winning pitcher will be Parker Yoakum, who pitched 5 innings, give up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned, walked 4 and struck out 2 as the Rolla Bulldogs defeat the Owensville Dutchmen 7-3 for their first victory of the season. Owensville will fall to 1-1 on the year. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. This has been Rolla Owensville Baseball on Fidelity Local 6.